Baby, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Oh, darling, place your hand on my beating heart. Thinking out loud, maybe we found love right where we are. Baby, we found love right where we are. We found love right where we are. When your legs So I wrote a poem. Okay, so I wrote a poem, and it is called Did You Know You Hurt Me? And this is how it goes. So, just a forewarning. This is based off 3 to 4 relationships. So, it's a mixture. 6 words in Poetry Society. Although number 4 is my favorite. Did you know you hurt me? When I was crying on the floor by your feet, like a child begging to not get whooped again. When I cried by the window, staring into the trees going by the car, hugging one another. At least they have someone to hold. Did you know you hurt me? When you left without saying goodbye. When I said this child was yours and you declined. You hurt me badly. And I had no one to talk to but her. She was the only person who understood the pain. The pain of not having a father. But only me. Only her mother that was willing. Did you know you hurt me? When that hoe said that you were hers and not mine. How could you be hers? You didn't commit to her, you didn't love her, you didn't have sex with her. Or maybe you didn't, and I was clueless as a detective with no leads. I know you effed with some people I knew and lied to me about it. I believed you. I believed you. I believed in us. But you didn't believe in our love. You didn't believe in this little bump that formed. But you made me feel better in the end. You told me things would get better when you got off the tether. I helped you with money, whether it was selling hats or giving you pop bottles to get money off of. You told me it would just be me and you. After she dropped from my life, you vowed to be there for me. We snuck into the night to see each other like Romeo and Juliet. You cheated me of my money like a crook in the night. You took away my time like it was nothing to you. You valued your gold watches, $400 pants and shoes. You asked for little investments out of a college student that wanted to do better. I wanted us to be better for us, including your little thug rap life. But you envied your friend's success, and you were a thug to the government. But I was on your side. Always. I was head over heels for you. Glued to your side like Bonnie and Clyde. I died for you, cried for you. I was yours. We could have been on the run like B and Jay-Z. But then you left me. You left to drugs, sex, money, thugs, niggas, B-words, Bloods, Crips, street life. You left me bleeding my heart out, crying like a river, hurt like never before, and I was depressed. And I told you who you were changing into. I told you you were turning into my father. You were him in his teenage years when he effed your aunt. He didn't care, nor did he mind. The relationship isn't ours, though. It shouldn't be. I wouldn't let it. But then you told me that you could never be mine. You told me things would get better when in reality, it got worse. I cried in the basement on the phone to you. I had sweet sex with you in your room, with the weekend playing that you were what I needed, and he, 3, was just what I wanted in the heat of the moment. My fainting spells kicked in. The situation got about 400 degrees higher. But with hard eyes, you yelled, "Get up, my bee." You lied. And I wasn't there to pick it up and get the truth. You told 3. And you tried to get me caught in your trap. You lied to me, him, her, your mom, my dad, my friends, my lover, my people. I was your ride or die in the streets, but I wasn't attracted to the game as you were to the liquor and drugs. You were my number 1. I left you for another man. I'll call him number 2. He was Christian, but all about sex. I left him for another man. I call him 3. He was great, but tried to rule over me. Then I left him for another man, and he was 4. Yet he was always on mute about his feelings. 4 left me too, just like 2, the sexual Christian, did. 2 keeps trying to cuddle while I talk to him about number 4. 3 is encouraging me to be with the next one, says he got my back. And 4 isn't encouraging me. He's just encouraging me to just be friends. I think that hurt me the most, because I can't just be friends with him. I wanted to be in 4's arms again. The couple that was full of nothing but genuine love. So I put it as my duty to get him back to this day. You see, I cried with Eric Bennett. Sometimes I cried and I didn't realize it. I tried to reason with Big Sean because I truly wanted to F with this nigga. And more. And then I gave in to Janae Eichel. I think that's her name. I gave in to some of her advice. And I kept asking myself, why aren't you smiling? I have to adjust to some things though. Adjust to a man. Number 4. A man that says he'll protect me. What I don't know is, how will 4 protect me when he's already hurt me? When he's accusing me of some stuff that I would never do. When 4 pushed me aside because he wants to be in his own boat. I can't understand. I won't. A man like him doesn't give 2 F's. Even when he says he cares. How could you? How could 2, 3, or 4 care? You know what's funny? They hurt me. But they didn't hurt me as much as you did. But I know you talked to me about these niggas when they talk us about you. 2, 3, and 4 didn't. But I made the mistake. I fell in love with him. I fell in love with number 4. And I told him one lie. One lie that was never to reveal. Reveal? No, this was supposed to be a closed deal. I could call him a hypocrite. But I'd be hurting myself like his ex. Cutting her wrist, writing this is the end to her family. But now I'm just hurting myself emotionally. And I can't stop now. It takes a strong woman to give her man her all. And it takes a hurt woman to know he won't accept it. And all these men, 2, 3, and 4, were good to me. I'm like, yo, sorry. Hayward. Now you're trying to keep in touch. When I stopped talking to you in November, I agree, I got the text that read, Happy New Year. But you weren't supposed to be in my New Year. 2 told me to change my number. 4 apologized for me getting hurt. He didn't like seeing people get hurt. But the look of hurt in my face didn't stop him from him calling me his allergic reaction. So, maybe I am shrimp to him. Maybe I am nothing to him. And I keep bringing it up because I heard the ones that use their tongue in forms of weapons sting their I heard the ones that use their tongues in forms of a weapon sting their weapons like a bee. Like the queen bee that stung me in the eye as a child. Hurt me for weeks. He did. He been hurting me for weeks. He been hurting me for weeks. She been hurting me for years. She even said the worst always come back. And I ponder, will he come back? Because I miss him. I missed 4. The call from jail cost me 14 something. Our conversation was worth 14 something. Not the millions that it usually is. Pray for me. Don't get upset. I only got 7 months left. Serve them and leave me the F alone. That should have been my answer. But I was relieved you were alive. I listened to your game strategy like we were on a team playing football. You wanted to email me. You wanted to send me mail. For you, I said fine. For you, I'd do your time. For you, I'd kill. But it's not about you now. I tried to kill you if you tried to show me how to handle a gun. I wouldn't probably couldn't be the woman who shoot and kill 1 through 4, pretending to cry at each of their funerals. I'd be too happy that these niggas won't hurt me anymore. But I noticed, in order to be hurt, you must allow it, embrace it, show that you've been hurt. I don't want to be hurt anymore. So it's time for me to go MIA. Don't try. Just leave me the F alone. Alone to my heart. Picking up the pieces that they are as far down as the Titanic. I'm not a snake that turned on you. I'm a rose that wilted away in sorrow. Crying, yelling, screaming, telling you. I told you that you hurt me over and over again. But did you ever know deep down, way, way, way deep down, did you know that you hurt me? Thank you.